I can't wait till they're everywhere like Starbucks. Are y'all with me? Yes. And come on, imagine everywhere like Starbucks. You're driving around in the car of your choice. And you see the line just lined up in the cafe. And you see one of your friends. Your friend says, hey! They want to walk over and say something. You say, no, girl, stay in line. Cha-ching! All right. This is one of the cafes. What is this one? I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what it is, but it's hot. Okay. All right. This is one in Brazil, one in Provo, Nagoya. You remember we went to that when we were in Japan, right? We've been in Provo. I've never been to one in Brazil. But this is the one that's funky right here. Yes. This was the first one that's in Japan. And I'm telling you, at night, people can... See, I don't speak any Japanese. So when I got lost, I asked the taxi driver, I said, Noni building. He took me right there. Brand recognition. This is the grand opening of our cafe. Who thinks that's impressive? Now, let me share something with you. This is the unkept secret about our opportunity. If nobody visits the cafe from off the street, guess who's going to eat there all the time anyway? Built-in customer base. Everywhere they open one, they're going to make sure there's a whole bunch else there first. Oh, y'all ain't built me. Because listen, I would rather go past all the Houstons and Applebee's and go to the one that's fair I like it. That's who all these people are. Anyway, I think that's impressive, right? So, grand opening of the Motu Island Grill. This right here, guys, this is like a version of Applebee's. It's going to be a grill where you can order things off the menu. Are you with me? Yes. I can't, and the way I think they're going to have it laid out, there may be one of these and the cafe in the city that you're in right now. Wow. Now, this is something that's really, really key if you look at it. The Polynesians call Noni a gift from God, right? And if you look at this stem, you see it's in, let me tell you where I'm going with this. People always ask me, what if y'all ran out of fruit? Well, oranges are seasonal. Ain't never ran out of oranges. Never ran out of apples. How you gonna run out of something that grow all the time? But this one grows year-round, 365 days a year, and when you pluck one, it stimulates the growth of a new one. I think if God was going to make something to heal the world, He probably had them kind of properties to me. I don't think God would make something to help you with that season. Come back in May. But for me, that's just my I don't have any evidence for that. That's just my personal business. These are 5 farms. Like, I'm going to tell you what one of my friends said when he saw this. He said, there y'all go making somebody rich. I said, who you making rich? At least they making us rich too. I want to make somebody rich is going to be the person that's helping me get rich. But see, no job has ever talked about rich for me. They dangle that job in front of you like a carrot on stick. You value your job? Yeah, I'm value my job. Well, don't come here late no more. You must be on grade 12 and I'm on grade 1. And I'm telling you, for these guys to put this company together, I have such a loyal commitment to these guys. I would never think about deserting these guys. My whole life is because of these guys. The way my life is right now, I say that to them every time I see them. Thank you for creating this company because I don't know what I would have done had this thing happened. When my daughters hit college, I didn't know how I was going to pay for that. Fortunately, it was 6 years before they got ready to go. And now they can go wherever they want to go. And I just think that, y'all can feel me, right? I just have so much admiration and respect for officers. Because they didn't have to do this. They could have went to Walmart with this. And we would have got a dime from that. So I thank them so we need to put our hands in. Well, I think that's Now, I got to talk about the money, right? Who came down here to hear about the money? Oh, everybody raised their hand. I know what this thing here to tell you about money. The money is the root of all evil. But what does it really say? Love. I think it was the lack of money that made me evil. I was not most upset when I was at my brokest. Anybody with me? Yeah. See, and in the Bible it says you shouldn't chase silver and gold. Who's read that before? Yeah. It don't say nothing about catching up with it. I think a paycheck is chasing silver gold. I think residual income, are y'all with me? Yes. Is catching up with it. Because every month it comes to you. Am I making sense? Yes. So listen, what I'm going to do for those of you who think money is bad, what determines the quality of food that you eat? Money. What determines the quality of cars that you drive? Money. Homes that you live in? Money. Lifestyle that you will forever have? Money. So money ain't everything. But it's right up there with oxygen. You need to live. So how about this? This is our mindset in here for you new people. How about we get enough of it so that we don't have to worry about it all the time? Who could be down with that? So let's talk about how to do that, right?
When we started our business in 1996, we began with a compensation plan that would literally revolutionize the industry. Weekly checks.
Now, it's up to $2 billion paid out. I mean, you think we're going to go down or go up? Who wants some of the next $2 billion? Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about getting started, right? Very, very simple. You start with a case, right? I'm going to share something with you. You can keep one bottle of this case and market the other 3 and make all the money back that you paid for this case. Are you with me? Yeah. But I'm sure that rarely happens because this juice really works. I drink my case. Yeah. Are y'all with me? Yeah. I mean, who remembers this? Do you remember when you first got started, when you used to deliver your juice to people? But when I learned out how valuable it was, guess what I started saying? I ain't got but 3 bottles left. I'll call 4 people. All right, hold one for me. And people would actually drive across town to get this. That to me said a lot about the value of what they were coming across town to get. I used to auction it off in the very beginning. Before we knew that you had to sell for $45. I was like, yo, what about? $6. Do y'all remember, who remembers that? Up in Detroit, they were selling stuff like $100 a bottle. Imagine if something was helping you with something that you've been dealing with your whole life. And it cost you $100 a bottle. You pay more for that for operations and medicine. People were paying all that. But then the company stepped in and said, look, you can only sell for $45. Who was like, all right. And then you start with this new program that we have, which is called a pack. Now, the thing about a pack is this. You can market this pack and get all your money back for that pack. Because it's more than what it costs worth of value in that pack. But I think you should just take those things and use them. Because you need to be a product of what? If somebody came to you and said, well, how did the juice work for you? Well, I ain't really drunk none yet. But how do you think that's going to sound? Are you with me? How's the hand cream? I ain't never really used none. Oh, that's why your hand's so ass. I mean, I think you need to be a product of the product. So you start with the pack in the case, which gives you 500 points. Basically 500 points. Points are kind of synonymous with dollars. Not always, but mostly points are synonymous with dollars, right? You get your TNI franchise business kit, which has DVDs, brochures. The most important thing that this does right here is it puts you in our system where they track all of your production and your growth under your ID number. Are you with me? Yes. See, let me tell you how important ID number is. Yvonne, what's your ID number?
1434807.
All right, what's your ID number?
209-1838.
What's yours?
17487.
You want to know why they know that ID number? Because there's a check attached to it. You can attach it. If you attach enough money to a check, it can be 20 digits long. I bet half y'all don't know your employee number here because there ain't enough money attached to it. That number becomes important when that money starts hitting. It's like your PIN number. Not like Kobe, don't worry about it. All right? And God, the thing is, they track Robert Dean's entire organization, over 100,000 people, billing like $5 million a month. Imagine if Robert had to call all those people and said, we're having a meeting down in Orlando, y'all need to come. It'd be years they're trying to call. But because of our system, he can send one message that goes out to everybody. And y'all know, yes. This system is airtight. Yes. Are y'all with me? Yes. Now, customer service, exception. You can build in any market that we're in, royalties from the cafe. Who think that this is a huge value?